and welcome to Respect the Ball. It's your boy, K. And I'm back again with these previews. Yeah, we're on Group E and we're doing Curaçao. So guys, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Drop down your comments and obviously share this video. Let's get it. Yeah, guys, we're on Curaçao, the lonely island, of the Dutch coast, I think. I think so. Yeah, it's probably the smallest nation here at the AFCON, and kudos to them. I just want to begin this off with saying kudos to them. It's not easy making it to this stage. I know I don't rate CONCACAF a lot, but this team is like, sorry for the pause, I just spaced out. this this team is like this team. What can I make of this team? They navigated through their qualifiers. Not, I wouldn't say easy, but it wasn't really a challenge to them. Getting all these players, Dutch-born players registered also came in handy because most of their players, I think, probably 85% of their squad is not homegrown. It's from they were born in Holland. So really key to them, the manager. Dick Advocat really understands this team, really knows how to, how can I say this? Really knows how to make them play well, like make them play together, with rhythm and synergy. He's a real manager. That's why the players, I think, also fought for him to come back, because they did appoint a new manager and then results didn't kind of not go their way. Then they had to obviously go back. The players, I think, could talk to their FA, and the guy Advocat had to come back. At his age, the guy Advocat, this is probably his last job, But I think he wants to go out at least, making the Curaçao people proud. And them being proud for me is them scoring a goal at this World Cup because they're in a difficult group. Ecuador, Ivory Coast, Germany. Man, I'm rooting for Curaçao. I'm hoping for their best, but I don't think they're here to compete. They're here for vibes, man. It's just for vibes. Just enjoy your time there in the US. Are they playing in the US? I didn't really check. But enjoy your time in the US, Canada, or Mexico, wherever you guys are based. And just try to score a goal, showcase your talent to the world. Maybe you might earn yourself a move to a bigger club. And obviously, just score a goal for the nation. I think that's the case because it's just too difficult, man. I don't see them doing anything in this group. I think they get dropped, I put them on the same tier as Haiti. I think they'll be the group's whipping boys. I think everyone is due to get 5 here. Let me pull up the lineup so I can highlight the key players, because that's really important. I want to start off with the keeper Room, Data gathered again. I don't know much about him. Most of the players I don't know much about them, I just saw them on the team sheet. I do know some of them. Room, the keeper. I think he'll be the one starting. He's the main starter under Dick Advocat. Then they will be playing a 5 at the back, which I think I think it gives them a best chance of lessening the goals that are coming in because they're playing top nations. So they'll have Sumano at right back, Floranes. You'll see the lineups right here on my left hand side, but it's your right hand side. So the Sumano, Florinas in the wing back positions. Don't know much about them. Armando Obispo from PSV, know very much about him, seen very much about him. He should be the leader in here with Bazur and Gary. I know Bazur a little bit, I saw him, he was playing for, what is that team in the Eredivisie? It's not Hervening, but it was that team that wears green. Groningen in the Eredivisie. So I do know a bit about him, Then Armando Obispo, PSV, also plays in the Dutch league. He's going to be key, be the leader because his experience playing in top level, Champions League and all will be key for them. Then I think they go with 2 in midfield with Gomenesia and Bakuna, which is the other Bakuna brother. He's the one. I think he's the one that was playing in the Premier League, I think. But both of them play for Birmingham. What am I saying? But they both, I think, based in the Dutch Eredivisie now. Then up front, I don't want to touch on the midfield too much because I don't think there's a solid enough midfield. But they can do a job. They do have the experience at the top level, to just grind it out and just keep it secure. Then the 3 up top, obviously the other Bakuna brother with obviously La Carrington from La Carrington, the Thais Chong. I think he's playing for Luton Town last I heard. I don't know if he got a move elsewhere, but he was last playing for Luton Town. Maybe Sheffield. I don't know. I'm not sure. But he'll be. I think he'll be. Obviously, Bakuna is their captain, so he'll be obviously the talisman. But I think Chong will be the decisive player. He can, do something. And then Kuas was my choice up front. It's not determined, I think, but this is what the Convert card will go for. But this team, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I wouldn't put them on a level of hate. I think hate is below them, but the same tier. But I think this team should try to just score a goal. I don't have a part. I'm not gonna do key parts for them to go through because I don't think it's possible in this group. It's just too difficult. This group is way too difficult. So for them to just, at least, score a goal for their nation, go back to their home and say, we've scored a goal in our first ever World Cup is something, and they will cherish this moment forever. So hopefully they can, but I don't think so. I want to be hopeful. I will be rooting for them. Go Curaçao, go Curaçao. I will be rooting for them, obviously. But an island nation like them, it's against all odds for me. I'm trying to find the words against all odds, but we've seen it happen before. It's not out of the water. This is football, guys. This is football. We love this underdog story, but some things are just impossible. Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. I think they're getting, 5-5, maybe 2 Ecuador, because I don't see where the goals come from for Ecuador, but you'll obviously check that out in the preview for Ecuador. So hopefully they get a goal for their nation and make their people proud, man. Also make me proud because I'll be rooting for them. So go Curaçao, go Curaçao. As always, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Drop down your comments and they'll be really appreciated. And share. We are a new channel, so we'd appreciate you sharing and helping us get subscribers. So, yeah, guys, to end it off, as always, people, peace.